Welcome back to another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. You feel me? Today in the building, my brother, my good friend. You feel me?
Man,
ELI Bands AZ.
thank you so much, brother.
In the building. Thank you for pulling up. Well, you always here. You
Man,
feel me?
you know what I'm saying?
Thank you
but
for,
this is long due.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
long
saying?
overdue for show, you know.
Yeah.
Finally get our time to really just sit down and chop it up in front of the camera.
And a different type of conversation, too.
Definitely in a different type of conversation because of the fact that, like, you are always around behind the camera. No matter what it is, you help and you always help, and you feel me? And I appreciate you for always just being down no matter what it is. You always with it.
Yeah, I love my brothers, man. Anything for my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, good, a homie, a good human being. Pretty much everything, man. It's the homie, Matt, you know. we have a good relationship, not like we did before, but like we're more closer now, cause man, like I've been knowing who Hippie Matt was, but we didn't really get into like talking and knowing each other until maybe like 2021, really.
Yeah, 2021 is when we really locked in.
Yeah, like on a different level, like
really locked in.
Like this is my family now. It's not even
that's
homie
a
no
factor.
more. So
that's
like,
a factor, yo.
Yeah.
So for the people out there that don't know who you are and what you do, explain to them a little bit. You know, give them a little bit. You know.
ELI Bands AZ. You know what I'm saying? ELI for short for Elijah. You know what I'm saying? My real name's Elijah. I just try to keep it organic. You know, when I was making my name, cause the first name I had was just like Ian, like my initials. You know, just Elijah Nunez, and then I moved on to Little Big Bands, which the homie had gave me that name.
Little Big Bands.
Yeah,
that's how I heard of you.
Yeah,
Little Big Bands.
And that was really cause the homie was just like, they was just like, bro, like I'm gonna just call you that cause like you the little homie, but you always around like the big homies and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You always
bands.
around like the grown folks, and then like you feel me, like bands, cause it sounds fly and like get money. You feel me?
Money.
So I rocked with that for a little bit. I was like, I actually like that, and shit, that shit was catchy, bro. People would come up to me like Little Big Bands, like that 3 little naming right there is like kind of catchy to people.
It definitely is. Definitely.
Yeah,
is.
and like I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Don't know why I changed it, but I kind of wanted to elevate. But like, there's
you
nothing
evolved
wrong.
into, you know.
Yeah, and I would have kept that name, you know, but I don't know. I just wanted to do some little more organic, you know, with my name in there, like. So I just threw that in there, and
ELI Bands AZ.
Yeah,
baby.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, Little Big Bands. I was that for a good like 2.5 years, and then shit. Just one day, I just started sitting and thinking. I was like, man, like I wanna kind of want to change it because I liked it, but I was just like, I don't like the Lil in there because, you know, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Wayne, like nothing wrong with that, but
I wanted to be
yourself, you feel me, and different. So
yeah,
ELI Bands AZ, ELI because, you know, short for Elijah, and then Bands because, like, you feel me, like hustling, getting money, and then AZ because, like, my ancestors, you feel me, like I'm Mexican, you know, Mexican American. All my ancestors, you feel me, the Aztec warriors, you know, you got the thing on right now, you know what I'm saying? He knows what's up about his ancestors, and if you know, you know. But yeah, so that's why the AZ, and then I'm from AZ too. So I really throw it in there just to be like on a spiritual, like just like on a spiritual, like, I don't know, ancestor level, you feel me, like just to
tuned
be,
in, tapped in, the roots,
you know, and
to the roots. That's
some soul, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted some soul in there and like some originality too. So
facts.
And then I seen a lot of like ELI Bands already, so like they weren't established, you know. They got like I would look at them and they had no profile pictures or nothing, but just the fact that was even thought of, I was like, I want to be
my own thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
so the AZ just fit perfectly in there because I'm like, man, I'm from AZ and like my Aztec, like, you feel me, my roots, you know what I mean? So I just rolled with that, and it sounded so fresh to me, like ELI Bands AZ, like it just, I don't know, it's like one of those things that it looked like the way it was spelled out. I like the way it was spaced, like, so I just rolled with that, man. And, I just try to be organic and shit and just really be myself. I try to be myself like all the time. So yeah, ELI Bands AZ, that's what I am, that's what I go by. I'm a music artist, music producer, a great human being, you know, just an all-around good person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a hard worker. I try to make sure all my people around me get opportunity because, like, you can't be saying you getting all this money you eating and your peoples ain't getting none. You feel me? So yeah, man, I'm a just all around person. I try to help out. I try to get involved in everything. You can definitely see me doing a lot more things soon. Like, I'm gonna be doing music videos soon for people. Like, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be doing a lot of things. So
fire. But at the forefront of everything, it's the music.
It's the music
and the brand. You feel me?
Chasing bands forever.
Chasing bands forever. He's got the merchandise.
Yes.
Been rocking the merchandise.
Yes,
You've been doing it for a while now. Right now too. He got the 2-piece. You feel me? Got the top.
I got the hoodie on right now.
Not right now.
I just threw the sweats on. But
most of the time, if not all of the time, he's dripped in 2 types of clothes. Either it's chasing bands forever, or it's above the clouds.
Man, and that's all I rep till I'm dead, man. That's and DDI. You feel me? I'm about to get it. About to get it right here on my arm. I already told dudes. Y'all see it right here, man. Ooh, shout out the good weed. Fucking That's I try to really rock. Not even just my homies, but people I think have dope shit. You know, like there was this video I saw, man, I don't know what rapper it was, but he was basically saying like, if you can't make something that I feel like I need to have it or I'm gonna die without it, like it's not a like good product, you know what I'm saying? And so basically when I see something I really fuck with and like, and it's like a local person, it just has much more meaning to it wearing it, you know? And it's something not nobody, but everybody don't have it. Like, everybody has a Polo Ralph Lauren, you feel me? Facts. Everybody has a whatever. Gucci, you know what I'm saying? But only a few people have bros. You drop, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So it's limited drop sometimes. That's fire. I fuck with
and
that.
It feels good, man, because you're helping out at the same time. Like, you're being fly, but you're exposing whatever that is on your shirt or whatever it is you're showing. That's making people like, what is he wearing or what is that?
Help promote each other.
I love just that feeling right there, man. Like, don't get me wrong, shit's dope and I'll fuck with it. I'll fuck with shit I think's tight, but the fact that I get to help somebody out and like just wear it and fucking put it out there is just like amazing, bro. So I love to do that and shit. But I got the Chasing Bands Forever. Y'all can follow the page at Chasing Bands Forever with no G. Man, it's been going since 2020. I only have one drop, just the hoodies, the tees, and the sweats. But I'm coming, man. I know I've been lacking for a while, but I just been trying to get my music together. The beats, I started going crazy on beats and shit. So
fire.
I'm gonna come back with a new drop soon, man, and it's gonna be crazy for sure. And
definitely.
I'm still in the middle of trying to get my LLC too and shit. So I want to get everything right before cause my first drop wasn't even like, it was a collab with West. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Above the Clouds. Shout out Jay West. You know what I'm saying? My first collab with bro. So that's not even like a full, like, my own drop, you know what I'm saying? Like solo drop. So I still got that coming, and before I do that, I want to do the LLC. And quick gem, man, before you do anything, start trapping any clothes, and go get that LLC, man. Go get right with the business, you know what I'm saying? You can get yourself going, man, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to LLCs, man.
That's a fact.
As soon as I get that, I'm gonna start going crazy with the clothes again, man. Get my own little equipment, machines. Like my boy Matt got the little machine back there. Y'all can't see it, but he moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying? And man, I just got the Chasing Bands Forever. It's a clothing.
Chasing Bands Forever, man.
I just came up with that, like, just sitting and thinking again, brainstorming, like another night, just
branding yourself in a way,
and really just like chasing bands forever, like, you feel me? Just do it until I'm dead, you know what I'm saying? It's a meaning, chasing it. What else are we gonna do here on this earth? Like, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, have a good time, spend time with your family, quality time, all that, but like, at the end of the day, what are we really doing? Like, what do we gotta do to take care of our family? Chase the bands forever. So it's just balance, really, too. But I got the to label, clothing brand, all that. And man, we just got a lot going on and shit. And we gonna keep going, man, until we can't no more.
That's a fact.
And so that's a little bit of who I am, man. Just Eli Bands.
Eli Bands, you know, man,
a little bit of
artist, producer. You feel me?
Trying to do it all.
Just a little bit of everything.
Just trying to be great, just like y'all, man. Just got inspired, just like y'all.
The one thing about you that inspires me the most out of everything is the mind that you have and the way that you look at things. You're definitely an old soul. You feel me? You got an old spirit and an old soul. You feel me? Because you know, I don't want to put your business how old you are, but
no, you good.
You definitely still young. You feel me? And you have so much life to live,
man.
And just doing the things that you're doing and how you're moving, it's really impressive because you know.
I appreciate it. That's love.
It's gonna definitely grow and grow and grow and grow, and I'm sure you've already seen the contrast now from what it used to be 5 years ago, a couple years ago.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate that, man. That's love for real. And
yeah, of course,
and we have our own experience too. You know what I'm saying? Behind the camera, me and you made our trip to LA, did our shit with Deji. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for even inviting me, thinking about me.
Absolutely.
Me. For even,
Of course, brother. Anybody, like I say, anybody I love, man. I'm gonna try to throw them an opportunity. I want to see everybody winning this shit.
That's a factor.
I don't give a fuck about being the hottest rapper. Don't get me wrong. I want to be the biggest artist and all that, but I just want to see everybody win. You feel me?
That's
like
a fact.
I just want to be able to do what I do and support my family and shit. And yeah, just be a good person, man. That's all I want to do. I love making people feel good. Pause, but like, you feel me? I just love like giving compliments. I love fucking engaging with people. Even if you didn't say good morning back to me, it's like,
right.
Cool. You feel me? Like, so I just like engaging with people and trying new
initiating
things.
that good energy, that opportunity for a conversation to spark up.
And I'm still learning, bro. Like I'm not like that every day. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, there's some days where I'm like, fuck, I should have said hi, or I should have. I catch myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I get inspired by Matt too. Like, he's a big ball of energy, bro. No matter where we go, Matt's always gonna be talking to somebody. Like, how's your day going? Hello, what are you doing? Like, you feel me? Like, so I get inspired by Matt too, like energy wise and just like all that shit. So yeah, I mean, I'm learning too, man. So yeah, just really I just really like to feel good, man, and just work hard and have fun.
Yes, sir. I love that. I love that so much because, like I said, you're so young and having that mindset. It's like you know. Yeah. You there.
I appreciate that, brother.
And you on your way for sure.
What's the word for like 20? Is it century or what is it?
Yeah, century.
I only been here for a century, man.
You feel me? Like
in case y'all didn't know.
Or that's 10, right? Would be 12, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
whatever
so.
20 is.
Don't quote us. I'm high. Don't quote me, but down in the comments below, fix you know.
Yeah, fix us.
Hey, yo, teach me. Don't you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hey, so let me ask you this. Do you remember recording your first song?
Yes.
What was that
First
like?
ever.
First ever.
I was 9 years old, and I was I was 9 years old, and this was at shout out 100 Facts. He's my cousin.
Shout out 100 Facts.
It was at his house. You know what I'm saying? He's my bigger cousin. I was probably like 9. He's probably like 15 at the time or something like that. And then my other cousin Josh, he's his older brother, and they used to have the big old fat computer like from back in the day,
the chunky guy.
Yeah, and we was recording on the Guitar Hero mic or the whatever that game was, and that was the mic we're using to record. And I was 9 years old, and I remember like it was like a little event, like a little party. I remember like everyone told my family like I'm about to go rap for the first time or make my first song.
Nice.
I walked in the living room and like my tia, my nana, like everybody sitting right there waiting for me to watch me record, and I'm like, damn. And what's crazy is it's on my Instagram too, like the little clip of it, because it's on my cousin's old PlayStation 3. It's exported onto that, so the file's on the PlayStation 3, and I recorded it when he was playing off the TV. And it's crazy, man. At 9 years old, I was already on my political shit. I was saying like fuck John McCain, fuck JD Howard. Like, no. I swear to God, bro, I was so hip to like shit so young, bro. Like, I was already on my political shit, cause like, man, like, you know, like I'm so sensitive to everything, what I hear, what I see, like everything just comes to me. It just like, you know, it just bounces on me, like, pause, but like, it just like, I just feel it, see it, like.
You definitely are quick to pick up on certain things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're very observant. And you're definitely tuned into your surroundings and everything, and even yourself, knowing yourself. Yeah. That's a big key, you feel me? That's a big key, major key right there.
Know yourself. No,
that's a fact.
But
So recording your first song was definitely an experience.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And I was in there fucking it up too. Like, man, like since the age of like 8, 9, like I knew how to like write, bro. Like I knew how to be on beat, rhyme every clap, rhyme every snare. I just knew how to feel it, and like I would just write. Like I still have my fucking notebook like at the new crib I'm at right now with like
congratulations by the way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. But I still have my notebook with like certain raps I would write, bro, and like I would just write, bro. Like, like sometimes it had a hook, sometimes it didn't. But I knew how to make a song, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The simple fact of just to make a song. Yeah. And I was always a ball of energy growing up, too. Like, I was always that kid where my mom's like, do that little dance for my friends like that you was doing earlier. Facts. Or, like, break dance for the homegirls, this and that. Because my mom would always bring all the homegirls over and shit. Yeah. And, man, like, I was just that kid in the back seat, like, around all the fucking, my uncles and shit. Just fucking all the
older heads.
Yeah, the gangsters just, you know, know how it is, fucking loud ass.
Yeah.
No, can't even hear the lyrics and shit. You know how the thugs like to play their shit. Yeah,
shit.
straight 808s, no nothing. And I was just that kid in the back, just like, damn, like soaking up everything.
I'm here.
Like listening to everything. And like the thing about me too is I'm like open to so many genres. Like I like everything.
You definitely are. I see that, that your selection of music is definitely a wide variety of different genres. That's crazy
that you noticed that too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's real. You noticed that. But yeah, like who was I just telling this to, man? I don't know if it was Pretty. Oh no, it was Pilot. Yeah, shout out my boy Pilot.
Pilot.
We was at the mall the other day, and I think some song by like Rihanna, you know, mall shit that be playing in the mall, Ross music, Marshall's music, and it was like this Rihanna song, and I was like singing it because I was just high, like bullshitting all my funny shit, and I was telling Pilot like, bro, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, like. Any song that can make you go like, yeah, the one that goes like, if you can do that, bro, you
got
go.
Him.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
You got the jingle. You're stuck in their brains.
Keep going, bro. Like I be telling people that a lot of people overthink this like music shit. Like just be yourself and like just know yourself and be yourself, and like if you feel like that, like that, go with that shit. Like believe that, like. That's all it is. It's just really fucking with yourself and really just like believing in. And but yeah, that's what I was telling Pi. Like, man, if it's one of those songs that can make you like, yeah, bro, you know that song that goes like, nah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Then you got it, man. Yeah. So that was just some funny shit. But
when it comes to the music, like you've been doing it for such a long time. Like, what is your process of creating music like? Are you writing verses? You freestyling? You plugging in? Like what is?
I do it all, but like the majority of the time, if I want to make a quality song, like a good song, I'm sitting there thinking about it.
You writing?
Yeah, for sure. Like if I'm.
What do you do? Like you verse first, hook verse. How do you like to work?
It depends on the beat, but you know what? I'm the type of person like if somebody plays a beat and like. I hear it and like if I fuck with it like the first 5 seconds like then like that's like but really I really flow and mumble first like and then I'm like okay,
try to catch the rhythm
and then I'm like all right, let me put the words
the
down
cadence
now.
Of how you want to say
it's all in the I be telling people it's all in the flow. That's why nowadays people like not to like disrespect or anything, but like that's why people be like, oh, mumble rappers, because it's facts. Like you don't have to know what the fuck they're saying, but if it
feels good,
but if they approach that beat right, melodic wise, and it got you feel me? Then they did their job.
Strawberry peeing.
You know, literally, what is he saying? But it goes though, and it's just the truth. Like. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like I'm a lyric person too. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, like I'm just melodies. Like I do both, but like. Lyrics matter too, but like I'm just saying, the state of music we're in right now, like, and I'm glad it's like that. I'm glad it's evolving. Like I enjoy it all. I embrace it all, like the growth. You know what I'm saying? But 100%. Yeah, that's just what it is. Like I be telling people, like, how you think people from other countries like American songs, or how you think people that don't know Spanish like reggaeton or fucking corridos, or you feel me? Like it's all just the feel and like how somebody approaches the beat and how they make it sound and the vibe they bring on it. So it's really just I really just hear it and just mumble shit and that sounds fly.
And start piecing it together that way.
Let me repeat this. This and then, just piecing it together. And then I'm like, all right, I'm saying this. Let me talk about this. And like, really, the only reason I write is because I forget shit. I'm the type of motherfucker be like, oh, that shit sounded hard. What the fuck did I just say? So I always write my shit down so I never forget. But yeah, the majority of the time I'm writing, man, because I always want to put some effort into the song and just put some quality out. And not saying that when I freestyle it's not quality, but I just feel like it's more
well thought out
it's more authentic when you're really like, because when you're like off the head, like it's in the moment, but it's like when you think about certain freestyles or off the head shit, you're like, damn, I could have said this or I could have. Right. When you're writing, you have the chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So the majority of the time I'm writing, but you might catch me freestyling, saying some shit. I'll be bullshitting, fucking around and shit. So
having fun with it.
Yeah, I do a little bit of both, man. Like when I was young, I would always watch Sway in the morning and be like, damn, like I'm gonna do the 5 Fingers of Death on there one day.
Hey,
like,
there you go. There you go, Ty. Yeah.
So, yeah, I like to.
It's always fun to see that shit.
Yeah, you know, like
classics.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with this beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's just dope, man. I just get inspired and shit. But yeah, I do a little bit of all, man.
Yeah. What really got you into starting to do shows and stuff? Because you definitely have a lot of shows under your belt. You've done quite a few, you know, quite a lot.
Yeah, I've done about
And it's also not just like little gigs. You've definitely opened up for some pretty cool people, some well-known people. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I've done about, I want to say 10 or 11 shows, and my first show ever was 2018. Yeah, it was 2018. I opened up for Kurt Cobain. Shout out Ben Beast. He was and Dre Guap too. They were the ones that brought bro out, paid him. And shit.
That was out in Casa Grande, right?
Yeah, at the Riva or whatever it's called. Yeah. And it was lit, man. Like, it's Casa Grande, small town, but there was a good amount of people there. And yeah, that was my first show ever. I opened up for Kurt Cobain's. And it was cool, man. You know what? Like, it was actually dope, to be honest. Like, I had a lot of fun, and
it was a great turnout.
Yeah,
it was a great turnout.
Oh, you were there?
No, I was not there, but I definitely seen the turnout. Yeah, and it was pretty lit.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
There was quite a lot of people there.
Yeah, it was a nice show, man, and I had fun. I had a lot of people coming up to me like, "Yo, you're dope. We fuck with you." So that's always a great feeling. And I just had a lot of fun, man. Like, I think, to be honest, bro, that might have been like the show I had the most fun at, just because it was my first time, and like, man, like, the energy that was just flowing through me was like relentless, bro. Like, I was just like,
nice,
because like growing up, bro, I was always that kid like grabbing the remote control and like, you feel me, seeing myself like perform. And shout out to Wiz Khalifa. I watch his day-to-days and he goes fucking crazy on tour, and like I really get inspired by him concert wise too, like fucking going crazy, like body. Like, a lot of people told me that after my set, like, yo, your energy is crazy, bro. Like, you're running all over the place. You're fucking like, you're not just Cool Keith, you know what I'm saying? Which isn't a problem, you know what I'm saying? But I like to fucking get crazy and turn the fuck up and have fun. So, yeah my first show was 2018. Man, after that, I didn't do a show for a long time until 2020, and I was with Larry June. Shout out my brother Jay West, you know what I'm saying? Me and my brother Jay West opened up for Larry June. Shout out Larry June. I look up to bro too. And the first show we did with him, that shit was dope. It was at Aura, and it was mid-COVID, bro. This shit is history. Like, you can go back on my Instagram and everybody's masked up, bro. This is like the peak. March 2020, May 2020, bro, right when they announced it. And we're in there, bro. Like, we're performing. Like, it was dope as hell. It was fun. I didn't get to meet Larry the first time because that show was just so packed out. Like, before it even started, there was lines. Like, you feel me?
Nice.
And my dumb ass fucking, I forgot I had weed in my pocket, and before I went into the venue, fucking the security checked me. It was like, hey,
put that in the whip.
Like, go take that to the car, man. I'm like, fuck.
Dude,
I'm like, so I took that shit to the whip.
You gotta tuck it under the nuts.
Yeah, you feel me? I gotta do better next time. I'm working on it. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was a pretty fat jar though. I had like a half zip, so it wasn't like you feel me? But
stuffer.
Yeah, so it was a dope show. It turned out pretty well. People fucked with us too, man.
That's good.
What's crazy is actually over here at DDI, when I was over here fucking chilling, cause I'm always over here, and one of Veza, shout out Veza Visionaire, one of his homies, that, cause he be bringing people over here too to record. Shout out Veza, plug and doozy with the clientele, but he brought somebody over here, and he seen me, and he was like, bro,
yo, you were from?
Yeah, he's like, were you that dude at the Larry June show? And I was like, yeah. He was like, bro, I remember you. You had like the best set. I was like, damn, like, that shit blew me away, bro. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I remember you, bro. Like, you were one of the like hardest ones out of that whole. I was like, damn, that's love. So that shit went good. The second time was for Larry June again, but this time it was at the Launchpad on the south side. Shout out Launchpad. Shout out everybody that works over there. Show was dope, man, and it wasn't even really a show. It was a pop-up for his merch, you know what I'm saying? He just dropped some merch. He wasn't even supposed to perform, but shit, they had just announced it like, yeah, Larry June's gonna perform like 2-3 songs. I'm like, nice. That's like saying Wiz is finna perform, you feel me? Because I look up to Larry June and I was like, let's fucking go. Like, let's go. We're here. And shit, that shit was turned. And that night I did get to meet Larry. He's a cool ass motherfucker, man. And he talks just like his songs. Like, I literally was getting a picture of him shaking his hand. I was like, hey, and he's just like, hey, big mojitos. Yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I fuck with this dude, man. He hard. But shout out Larry June, man. And shit, that night too, I actually got to go up and talk to Monroe Flow. Shout out Monroe Flow. That's Larry's brother. He's part of TFM too. But yeah, I just seen, man, like me, I'm not like scared to network, or I'm not too cool to ever like reach out or anything. So like shit, I just seen bro right there, and I knew who he was because I watched his music videos before. So I seen him and I told Wes, so I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go up to him real quick. Like, y'all could wait right here, but I'm finna go up and chop it up. You feel me? Like, the opportunity's right there. So I just went up to bro and I was like, hey, like, Monroe, like, questioning him. He's like, yeah. And I was like, Safe Travels? That's one of the songs he has. I was like, Safe Travels? He was like, yeah. I was like, what? I was like, I be bumping your shit all the time, bro, in the aux. He's like, damn, for real, that's love. I was like, yeah. I was like, you got an email or something like I can get? Like, I'm trying to send you beats. And he was like, oh, yeah, I seen you earlier. He's like, you was the one performing, huh? He was like, you hard as fuck. He's like, I was telling Ray and all them about you. I was like, damn. I was like, what the fuck? In my head, I was just like, damn, like, that's love for real. And then I told him, like, hell yeah, appreciate it, bro. Like, that's love. He was like, yeah, we fuck with you, bro. And I was just like, hell yeah. And then he followed me back and shit. And then, like, ever since then, like, it's been like history. Now I got a song with bro. Shout out Monroe Flow. Coastin's out now featuring Jay West.
After that, like, locking that in, getting the email, locking that in, doing the feature, and having the song out, like, how does that feel for you, going to the show, making the connection, and then adding a part of the catalog? How was that experience for you?
Man, like, speechless, bro, because, like, I look up to Larry June. I look up to the whole, like, that whole, like, Wiz, Larry, Burner, Currency, Dom Kennedy, like, sound. So, like, once I seen myself,
that smoker, stoner,
that smoke player riding, like, West Coast
facts,
like, vibey shit. Like, once I did that, I was like, man, like, I'm finally starting to, like, put myself in the crowd I want to, like, towards the audience I want
exactly.
To. And man, that shit was just, like, speechless, bro. And like, he's literally, like, with Larry, like, all the time. That's his blood, you feel me? So, like, that's just, like, one more person away type shit. And that shit was just amazing, bro. So then, like, after that, I don't think I did a show until, man, what was the next show after that? See, it's so many now, I can't even, like, and that's good, though.
And that's amazing. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Because you definitely have been putting in work. And it shows, you feel me?
Yeah.
So you guys, like, down below, follow him on the IG, click that shit, follow up, DM my guy, you feel me?
All that.
Stream the music, download the music, man. Add it to your playlist, you feel me? Send it to
love.
To your family, your friends, your grandma, your auntie, everybody.
Love.
Send them. So for somebody that hasn't heard your music at all ever, what is the song right now that you would send them to go listen to? Be like, hey, yo.
You know what? Flight Music just dropped yesterday.
Oh, wow. Yes, sir. Flight Music just dropped.
So y'all can go listen to Flight Music. Me and Pilot Flying, we just did a project together, Flight Music, inspired by Wiz and Spitta. You know what I'm saying? So you can go listen to that. Before that, I dropped the EP called Cushion McQueen, all produced by Ricky P from Taylor Gang. Y'all can go listen to that.
Fire.
I just dropped the project called Lost in Kush Volume 1, hosted by DJ Motorman.
Fire.
Shout out Taylor Gang once again.
Catalog.
Artwork by Hippie Matt, you know what I'm saying?
The catalog.
And it just keeps going, man. Like, I get inspired by the greats like Larry June and Currency. They drop, like, every month. So that's just what makes me be like, damn, I need to be on my shit. I'm finna drop.
Drop.
And it's never too mediocre, you know what I'm saying? It's always some quality. So that's what I love about it, too.
Good.
And I just feel like that's the talent that God blessed me with, and I'm thankful for that, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can honestly stream me on anything, SoundCloud, YouTube, fucking Deezer, fucking iHeartRadio, like, all that shit. And yeah, we got a lot more shit coming, man.
Yeah, so when it comes to producing beats, how has that been going for you? Or how is, like, the whole, like, tapping into that now a lot more? How do you like it?
Man, that shit's fun as fuck, man. It's always been fun. It's just, you know, when I first did it, I was just like, I wasn't good. Obviously, like, nobody was good the first time they did anything. But, like, I don't know. I was just so interested, like, so fucking, like, it was just fun. Like, even if I was making the trashiest beat ever, that shit was fun.
It was good.
Shit was fun,
It
bro.
was fun to put it together, make something out of nothing, right? Yeah.
The fact that I can even be like, damn, I put that together, like, was just something cool. So, man, like, inspiration really is, like, what keeps me going with the beats. And I barely got good at beats, like a year ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I still don't even feel good. I just feel, like, decent, like, all right, like, suitable, you know what I'm saying, solid enough. But we just got to keep growing every day. We learn and grow every day. But that shit's fun, man. Like, if I'm not even if I'm not rapping, but, like, if I don't feel like freestyling a certain day, or if I don't feel like recording a certain day, I'm gonna just fuck with the beats, you know what
Make
I'm saying?
some beats, yeah.
And it's the same shit with the beats too. If I don't feel like making a beat today, I'm gonna just rap today, or I'm gonna just, so it's just really vice versa. And it's always fun, man. And I was really like a freshman when I got like inspired by like the beat shit, cause the music and the rapping shit was first, but the beat shit like freshman year is really when I was like, damn, like started watching like Metro Boomin and fucking like Sunny Digital and like all the greats, you know what I'm saying? The studio footage, what equipment they use, fucking like all kinds of videos. Shout out
just
YouTube,
soaking
man.
up game for real.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out YouTube, bro. Like if y'all need anything, like
YouTube University.
come on, man. Like YouTube, how to fix my AC, how to, you feel me? Like everyone goes to YouTube, so it's all YouTube too, man. Like that's what I was doing. How do I EQ this? How do I turn the like all that shit, bro? Just put the time in. Like if you, I always say this too. If you want it, you gonna get it.
You gonna figure out a way to get it for a factor.
You're gonna get that shit down, and I really stand on that saying so much, cause like that shit's so true. Like I feel like that all the time. Like I hate when people be like, man, I want to do this, but I can't, or I'm like, nah, like you don't want it. You don't want
How
it.
bad do you want it for real?
That shit. You don't really want that, cause if you did, you would have been on that shit. Like you would have been executed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And yeah, it's just all fun, man. It's all just believing in yourself and just learning, you know. Never always be a student. Don't be fucking, just like I said on the podcast with Pilot, man. Like, don't be fucking too cool to ask questions. Always ask questions.
Right, facts.
You know what I'm saying? How you think other people learn? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
So yeah, it's always fun making the beats. It's always fun. I'm still learning. I just made my YouTube page. Y'all can go follow Proud by Dirty Bands on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. Damn, I forgot I made the Twitter account.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Proud by Dirty Bands. And I actually sold my first beat. Like, you were part of that moment, too, when I first got the message.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And barely sold my first beat. Like, what was it, 2 months, a month ago?
Fire, yeah.
And, yeah, so, like it's been about 4 years with the beats. It's because I started rapping seriously, like investing into myself, like 2016. Yeah, 2016 is when I dropped like my first song on SoundCloud. And like when I first started going crazy like with beats, I would say like 2017. That's when I actually spent time like on the computer and like, you know what I'm saying? So it's been about since 2017 with the beats, and however long that is, and I just sold my first beat. So that just shows you like I'm still growing, I'm still learning, like, and I'm barely like fucking doing collabs too. So we just keep growing, man. We keep learning and growing every day. That's all I could really say.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's just facts, you know what I'm saying? So it's fun, man.
And it's like, what else are you doing if you're not doing that? You feel me? Like, what you staying stagnant? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
you know what?
You gotta keep progressing and you gotta keep growing, and you never stop being a student.
Never.
That's a fact.
Yeah, no, I just try to balance everything, man. Like if I'm not doing music, I'm trying to kick it with the fam. I always try to get my quality time in, man. I'm meditating. I'm brainstorming. I'm never really out too much. I really be like ducked off, you feel me? Cause I know what the fuck I want to do, and I know what I'm supposed to be around. I know what I'm not supposed to be around. So I really just be out the way. Sometimes you'll see me at certain events, whatever, but I'm not too much out like that. I should be like kind of going more out like that, not like in a party with, but like networking shit. But like I know like the right places when I need to network and when I don't. So yeah, I really don't be in the scenes too much. But yeah, I'm really just like with the fam, meditating, making beats, making music, smoking lots of weed, making people feel good, you know what I'm saying? Just being a regular human like y'all, eating, breathing, shitting like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all. I'm just trying to balance out.
Mr. Organic over here, for real. Nah, that's a fact though. I love the fact that you love to keep things organic and you're very conscious about, you know, everything you do for the most part, you feel me? And you know, the things you listen to, the things that you eat, the things that, you know, just,
man, come on.
Just in general, overall, just really being conscious to self,
everything,
and that's dope. You know,
I appreciate
back
that.
to again. I don't mean to like say this all the time, but just being so young, just being so ahead of the game.
No, you're good, bro.
Being so ahead of the game, because it's just like, you know, some people don't do that stuff and don't invest into themselves now at your age, at our age, and then later on in life when it gets a little harder for them to make the change, wonder like, damn, what the fuck can I do? Where would I go wrong with it? And it was like the whole time, you need to start early, start investing now.
Yeah, and that's one thing a lot of people always told me, like when I was young, like shout out Big Gordy. When I would go to like Gordy shows and shit, a lot of people be like, bro, it's so good, you're starting young, like don't stop. Like, I wish I was your age doing the shit like you're doing now. Like, and so I always hear that shit and I always get inspired by that shit. And
That's dope.
I be showing my love, man. I just be like, appreciate it. Like, I'm never too big headed or like, you feel me, egoed out and shit. So
it's good to have had people around you that were pushing that on you when you were so young, giving you your, flowers and being like, instead of like trying to, put you down or whatever, at least crush your dreams, especially being so young where, it can happen at the, but now compared to then,
man,
shit, it's definitely gone a long way. Your network has changed. The sounds have changed, and I feel like the mindset is not necessarily changed, but just
elevated.
Elevated.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. It's just really what I went through, man. Like, just how I grew up. Like, grew up in a small town, ELI. There ain't really too much opportunities out there. Gas station, farmland. You know what I'm saying? Like,
literally,
people just stop there to get their drink and hop back on the road for work. You feel me?
Right.
And the most we got is like a fucking city pool and food town. You feel me? So really, just
shout out to Food Town.
Shout out to Food Town, man. You know, a lot of
people from there know.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, man, just being around fucking a lot of shit at a young age and seeing certain shit made me think the way I think now and just make me move the way I move. But man, I don't know what it was, bro. Like, since a young age, I've always just been real and organic. I always just knew how to be a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people forget that they're human at the end of the day. You feel me? Like, it's cool to be doing all this and that, but I was just living regular, vibing, being what I was supposed to be, like a kid and shit. You feel me? But nah, I was just like a young kid too. Like, I was always that one kid in school that hung around like the older kids. I never had like homies my age. I have a few that were my age, but like most of the times, like, everybody was like, yeah, Elijah always hanging out like the 8th graders, or like I was like a 5th grader hanging out junior high and shit, and like all my cousins were older than me except Ketchum.
That's what it was, because the family was necessarily the closest ones.
Shout out Ketchum, my cousin.
Shout out Ketchum.
But yeah, man, and I just want to say shout out my family, man, because they never once like doubted me or was like, you never gonna make it in rap.
That's fire. That's
so
important.
Shout out my family, man. They cool as hell.
That's all the families and supportive parents and supportive people out there, supportive, brothers, sisters, cousins, everybody that really help, make the dream come true.
Help it. Put a little fuel on it.
Literally. Literally.
That's it. Put a little. That shit helps, man. That shit really helps. It really, it might really send your child to a good future. You know what I'm saying? So always believe in your kids, man. Even when it sounds like something crazy, just believe in them, because they might be right. They might be onto something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And it don't even gotta be music. It could be a fucking clothes. It could be fucking like computers. It could be fucking whatever, like posters.
The cure to this, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like be you, and if you know you got some shit in the headlock, go crazy. Go crazy.
Let me ask you this: have you always had this mindset, this like positive mindset, this like optimistic mindset, kind of outlook in life, or is that something that you kind of grew into?
Nah, man. Always, and you can ask everybody.
Look at the bright side of things all the time.
Because I done been in the darkest spots, and you know what? When I was like in the darkest spots, you know what I would think of? I'd be like, damn, that's a whole different like vibe right there. I would just think of a song. It could be any song. Like, a song is like, I don't know, it's just like an energy, and like I would be in a fucked up situation. I don't even have to hear the song. I just imagine it in my head. Like, when I was real young, bro, I used to fucking like sing songs in my head, and I swear, bro, like I promise you, like I'm not tripping. Like, I swear I would hear them bitches like if it was playing off of
like phone. Literally playing.
Yes,
that's
bro.
Amazing.
Like, I would sing it like in my head, and I swear I would hear it, and it was just like the most craziest thing ever. But yeah, I've always just had this like ball of energy in me, and it's just like I just been in the darkest spots, and I always just knew like it's brighter than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be fucking in this fucking energy. Just because you in this bad spot don't mean you gotta let that shit soak into you. And,
it doesn't define who you are.
Yeah.
Your circumstances don't define you, for real.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just in bad spots doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah.
Or doesn't mean that you're not capable of having better.
Literally. But I don't know, man. Like, I I really don't know what it is. Like, I just always just been positive, and just like since I was young, bro. Like, I just always knew like to treat people nice too. Like, I don't know. I just always knew that shit. Like, I don't know what it was, bro. Cause like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, all my family's nice, cause I got some fucked up family, bro. Like, I got gang affiliated family, bro. So like, I don't know what it was that made me come out like, which there's nothing wrong with it, but like I couldn't tell
Not
you,
at
bro.
all. You feel
I
me?
couldn't.
More people. The world needs more people like you.
Yeah.
And you feel me?
And really, Wiz helped me out a lot too,
Very
man.
cool.
Yeah, like watching his day-to-days and everything. And I don't even look up to bro like I look up to him on the music way too, but I look up to him as a human, bro. Like,
yeah.
How
an
I
inspirational
how
person,
I act, how I look
person.
at things, how I react to things,
Nice.
like all him, man. He taught me how to really be like myself too. So shout out Wiz, man. He helped me a lot learning myself.
Yes, sir.
But I always knew myself too, but yeah, he helped
It
with that
definitely
shit.
helped inspire. Yeah, that's a factor.
For sure.
That's a factor, man. Well, what about like as far as like when it comes to putting these projects together with these artists that you have in your collaborations? How does that go about? You know, whenever you execute on those things, the collabs and stuff.
Not being scared, man. Network and not being too cool, you know, and just like asking questions, just like I said earlier. So whether it is like you have to invest yourself, ask the question. Like, he might work with you, he might, you feel me, you never know what it is. So it's always just like giving it a try and asking. But man, what was the first big feature I really did? I want to say Deji. Yeah, it probably was with Deji. But anyways, shout out Young Deji.
Shout out Deji. That's amazing.
Yeah. So how that happened? Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real, cause like that's all I do. But I was just scrolling on Instagram one day, and I just seen him like on Instagram saying like 500 for a feature. So I'm like, 500, like finna hit him right now. So I hit him, and I'm like, bro, like, can I get that? Like, I got the 500 right now. Like, I'll send that. Like, and he's like, and he didn't hit me back to the next morning, because I did hit him like 2 in the morning type shit or something. And he was like, damn. He was like, that was only for yesterday, bro. He's all like, can you do what'd he say? Can you do 6? I think he said, can you do 6? I was like, damn, bro. I was all like, you can't do 550. It's the same shit, but I'm just like, can you do 550?
Yeah, trying
and
to
he's all
finagle
like,
it.
you know, negotiate. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, damn, bro. He's like, just send me the 6. And I was like, all right, I got you. So I sent him the 6. And we was on FaceTime and shit. He told me he got it and shit. So then, man, to be honest, bro, I waited for that hook forever. Not trying to talk down Deji. That's my brother for life. He knows what it is. I love him. But it took forever to get that hook. And I ain't gonna lie, I kept bugging, bro. I was like, I knew he wasn't gonna be on no fuck shit, but I'm just so anxious. You know me, bro. I like to work and I like to push it out. I like to be on time. I like to be on my shit. I don't like waiting for nobody. So it's just me being like a professional. So I was really like, bro, have you done it yet? What's good? Have you laid it down? What's good? Da da da. And I ain't even gonna lie. He hit me. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I ain't even gonna lie. He hit me back, and he was like, bro, like, chill out. Like, I got you, bro. Like, just wait. Like, I'm gonna get it to you. Just chill out. And I'm like, all right, my bad, bro. Like, that's on me. You feel me? So then, shit. It was another long wait too. Again, after that, probably a month. But I'm like, all right, I'm gonna chill. I told him I'm gonna chill.
And was that the song that we shot a video to?
Yes.
And the beat is actually made by
Tony Marco.
Shout
out Tony Marco. He's from Castlegram.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Tony Marco. He's going
crazy.
Amazing.
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that because of the fact that, like, to see, you know, kind of behind the scenes a little bit, getting introduced to even Young Deji as an artist. You know, I wasn't really too familiar until you put me on, and then we go out and do, you know, the video or whatnot, and the whole scenery and of how it, just seeing behind the scenes of everything, of just kind of how it happened and how organic it was,
man.
And then to see you even months later do some more work. And then even to the point where, you know, I see you on social media going to the cookie store for the drop, and being able to be recognized on a personal level by him and be like, yo, come through, I'm going to take care of you.
Man. Love.
And you're not even supposed to be in the building.
Come on.
Underage. Let's keep it a bug. Let's keep it a bug.
Let's keep it a full bug.
But that's what I'm saying. So inspiring. You're young, in positions, because you put yourself in those positions to win and invested into yourself.
Yes.
And that's what these people see in you. You feel me? That's what I seen you myself, but even, you know, on a greater scale, other people that definitely can put you in position or even, you know, shine some more light.
Man, for sure. Shout out Deji, man. I love you to death, my boy. He knows what it is too. But yeah, that experience was just fucking crazy. Like, and I wasn't even supposed to go to that fucking event. The crazy thing is, I was only supposed to be in LA for like 4 days. Yeah. And then, so my car insurance fucking charged my card like overnight, and they took like $120 out or something. That's like my money to get back to AZ. You feel me? That was. It's like my last day. I'm about to go.
It made some, you know.
You feel me?
Some adjustments to the plan had to happen.
Man, so took that $120, and I look at my shit, and I'm tripping. I'm like telling facts. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
shout out 100 Facts.
Yeah, shout out my cousin 100 Facts. I'm like, what am I supposed to do, bro? I only got a certain amount of clothes. He's like, just wash them motherfuckers, bro. Like,
dog it out.
Yeah. So I went and washed them hoes, and shit, he was like, we knew that Wiz and them were gonna drop the KK drop at Cookies that weekend, but excuse me, but it wasn't on our mind like, oh, we're planning to go.
We gotta make it. Yeah.
I went to LA to finish a whole project and work. Go work and leave. That's it. And then my car got charged, so I'm like, damn, I gotta wait an extra few days till the money comes back on. And
but it was a blessing in disguise,
literally. And I didn't notice that until Fax told me that after the event happened. So anyways, Fax is like, you trying to go to the event? Like, you trying to go? And I'm like, fuck it. Like, if you driving,
catch the KK drop.
Yeah. So like, let's go. So we hop in the whip, we go over there, we pull up, we're waiting in line. And I'm just telling bro, like, yeah, like, shit, you're the only 21-year-old here. I'm like, so you can go in there and grab it and shit real quick. I'll just be chilling in the parking lot smoking the joint or something, cooling while I wait for you. He's like, all right, bet. He's like, well, I'm going to give you my keys and my shit, so before I go in there, you can be holding it. And I'm like, bet. Yeah. So he gave me like a little bit of stuff first, or he gave me the keys first, and then right before he's about to go in, he gave me his little dab setup and shit, because we're dabbing in the car and shit. He's like, here, hold this, I'm about to go in. So I walk up to bro and like I'm grabbing it, and before I even get to turn around, fucking Deji, like, he's tapping me already, and I turn around and I see Deji, and I'm like, what the fuck, like, what's good, bro? He doesn't even shake my hand, he just gives me like a big ass hug, bro, like a fucking hug, like, he means that shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, I'm starstruck right now, bro. Like, I know bro already, but like, just like me and Fax were talking about this, like, when someone sees a face more and more, it's better, you know. The relationship is definitely
you around. Yeah, I'm here, bro. Yeah.
So he gave me a big ass hug, and I was just like, what's good, bro? He's like, you finna go in or what? I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not even 21 yet. I'm only legal in AZ because my medical card. And he was like, damn, you know what? He's like, hold on. So then he's all like, is bro with you too? And there's this other guy next to me in Fax, and we're like, nah. He's like, all right, you guys come with me. And then he remembered Fax too, and fucking where he takes us all the way up to the front. We passed the whole line, bro.
Skip through the line,
you feel me? And he told the security guard, the security guard was like, you're the guy from Taylor Gang, right? And then Deji was like, yeah, but these two are with me. So then boom, we just go in there, bro.
In there like swimwear.
Literally, we go in there, and Deji, like, he leads us to like these shorties with like fucking bikinis on shit. I think they work for the dispensary, but they give us like a Khalifa Kush bag. That shit has like grinders, lighters in it. You feel me? Shout out Khalifa Kush. Shout out KK. Yeah. Fucking Khalifa Kush beanie merch. You feel me? Like, so we got that shit, and then he took us all the way up to the register. Took 5 off the 8th, man, you know what I'm saying? Got that 8th for $5 cheaper, you know what I'm saying? That good KK, you know what I'm saying? Wine. But yeah, man, got to smoke some of that KK. And after we came out, I seen bro again, started chopping it up with him. We was all dancing, hitting the wood together and shit. And then I asked bro, I was like, hey, can I get a picture with Chevy, bro? Shout out Chevy Woods. He from Taylor Gang too. But I was like, bro, can I get a picture with Chevy? And he's like, he gives me that look like it's a risky thing, which it is, because it's Chevy, you feel me? He's right. He's like, I got you, bro. I'm like, that's love.
Fire.
He's like, I got you, bro. And I'm like, all right. He's like, just wait right here, because he's talking right now. I'm like, bet, you ain't got to tell me. Like, I'm cooling. And he's just talking. And then Deji's like, it's my little homie right here, bro. And Deji actually took the picture of me and Chevy. Like, he's the one who took that picture. So
nice.
I got to fucking meet Chevy. I was just showing Chevy my love, man. I was just like, bro, I've been fucking with y'all since the 2050 tour, man. Like, since like Burn After Road. Like, your Chevy Woods, bro. Like, I fuck with you. Like, I look up to you type shit. And he was like, that's love. Like, for real. Like, appreciate it. And then after that, I got to meet Wiz's manager. Shout out Will, CEO of Taylor Gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Will. I got a picture of Will. He was just like, let me know how that KK tastes, bro. And I was like, I got you. He's like, tag me and that shit and all that. So I'm like, bet. And then, and then I got to meet, who did I get to meet? Oh, Daniel Kelly. He's a videographer for Taylor Gang. Shoots videos and shit. But shout out Daniel Kelly. And yeah, it was just a dope experience, man. Like, it was all love. And like, I forever love Deji till I'm dead. That's like one of the realest motherfuckers I know. So shout out, bro. It's all love, man. And it was a dope experience of shit. Oh yeah, and then right after that shit happened, when we were driving on the freeway, Fax was like, well, I guess it was a good thing your Thea charged your card, like, out your insurance.
You got stuck a little
bit.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn. I sat there and I was like, damn.
Blessing in disguise.
Facts. And I was like, can't beat the universe, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Deji, man. I love him till I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy for life. And yeah, man. Shout out Taylor Gang. Shout out all of them, man.
Facts.
It was a dope experience. Out Loud is out right now. Call You is out right now. The video is out right now. Shot by Hippie Matt Ugly Productions. The vlog is out too. Doheny Hills vlog. Yeah, that shit is out. Even though he got a new channel and he's rebranded, y'all can go visit the old footage. You know what I'm saying?
We still vlogging. It's just, but many different things.
Yeah, so that was probably like the first big collab I did, man. And that was just all reaching out and just trying to negotiate.
Getting after.
Shout out the internet, man. Like, don't get me wrong, the internet has its pros and cons, but shit. It has a lot of beneficial shit. It has
a lot of beneficial
shit. Just don't get too caught up in it, too stuck. Balance, my guys. Balance.
Don't get lost
my guys and girls. My guys and girls. Balance. Come on. And then after that, well, it's because I got another feature from Deji, too. So that was 2 features. And then after that, shit, I just thought in my head, this is actually a thought. When I was in LA, actually leaving the Call You video, when we were leaving, you were probably asleep. You probably didn't hear us, but I told West, I was like, bro, like, you trying to do a song on Monroe? Like, let's go do a song on Monroe. He's like, I'm with it. So, shit, I just tapped him on Monroe and then made that shit happen, man. And shout out Monroe, man. He cool as hell, too. That's my boy. And he just dropped a new album, too. Fucking Scarred for Life, 22 songs. Y'all can go stream that. Shout out my boy Monroe Flow. Whole lot of TFM shit. So that was my second big collab. Made that happen literally right after the Deji shit, because that Deji shit gave me so much spark. So I was like, I have to keep this little,
I gotta keep it going,
keep it rolling. So after that, yeah, man, I just kept going. And then fucking the Pilot shit, I met Pilot in LA, you know what I'm saying, cause of Deji, for opening up at the Smokers Club. So that's how Flight Music is even here right now.
Flight Music out
now. Go smoke some weed and listen to that. Even if you don't smoke, good vibes.
Go stream it, download it, add it to your motherfucking playlist.
Everywhere.
Yes, that's a factor.
All that.
So when it comes to, like, you know, doing everything that you're doing and shit, like, where do you find inspiration, or what inspires you to keep going and creating?
Wiz. Wiz, man, that's what it is. Wiz, like the day-to-days, bro, Wiz is like literally the only person, like, if I see he's going live on Instagram, I'm gonna watch the whole thing, bro. Like, even if I'm at work, like, I just fuck with bro so much, like, on a whole different level. Like, bro, when I was in 5th grade, bro, like, I literally had the blonde patch in my head. I was wearing Chuck Taylors. That's why I always had the camo sweats on, because, like, I've been rocking the camo shit since I was, like, in 5th grade, like the long socks, Chuck Taylors.
It's only a matter of time now, bro.
Yeah, and
you about to meet this dude. And Wiz, I'm calling it now, and I'm putting this out in the universe now. And we're going to look back at this when that collab, like, look, he was talking about it, and I just know, and I feel it in my heart.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I know it.
I know it too, man.
I know.
I say that in the most respectfulest, humblest way, but it's destined to happen.
Definitely. Wiz, you see this, you're going to see this later. It's going to be different. It's going to hit different, but just know that it's levels to this shit, man. And you've inspired a lot, my guy.
Man.
You know, and we appreciate you.
Man, a lot. But no, man, like, you can even ask, like, anybody who went to middle school with me. Like, when I was in 5th grade, me and, like, 3 of my other homies, Josh, Edward, and And I think my homie Manuel, yeah, all four of us, we used to be heavy on the Taylor game, bro. We put TGOD on our backpacks. We'll fucking graffiti that shit on the wall. Like, we're heavy on the Taylor game. When we would go to computer class, we would print out pictures of him, like, blowing the smoke out.
Yeah.
Or, like, and our teachers would get mad at us, bro. So, like, I just been fucking with us, bro. Like, I remember this one time, like, you know that ride at the carnival where you're, like, stuck to the wall and you're spinning? What is it, like the UFO?
Yeah,
or,
the UFO
yeah,
guy, yeah.
Bro, I was on that ride. And fucking, I was just floating up, and you know how they play music in there? Black and Yellow was playing, bro, and I was like, this shit fucking hard. But that wasn't even the first time I heard of them. That was just a moment I had where I was like, it was a new song. It was a new song, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's hard. But the first time I heard of them was through Facts. Shout out 100 Facts, my cousin. My cousin and his brother Josh, like the older ones, they would just be bumping him, and I'll be listening like, who is this, bro? Like, who is this? Like, Wiz Calafia guy. I didn't know how to say his name back then. But yeah, I was like, who is this, bro? And like, they would just put me on the game. And like, they were always the fun, older, cooler cousins I always wanted to hang out with that were smoking weed and skating and doing all this other shit. You know, Facts, he was skating and shit.
Yeah,
so
fire.
I always wanted to be involved in like, what are my cousins doing? What are them fools doing? Like, what y'all doing back here? Like, type shit. So
yeah,
really Wiz, man, keeps me going a lot. That helps a lot of it. And just me, like, seeing where I can go with this, and like I inspire myself a lot, man. And my energy, the people around me, and I just get inspired by life, man. You know what I'm saying? The simple fact of life. I get inspired by that shit. So.
That's amazing. Any future projects or anything that, you know, in the near future that we can be expecting or waiting on?
You can for sure expect some Hippie Matt and Eli Bands AZ. You can for sure expect some we actually got a few songs in the cut already, so that's coming. I got a new project I'm working on, a solo project called Timeless. It's gonna be like a lot of my beats, so that's gonna come. But before that comes, I've been chasing bands. Shout out, I've been pretty.
Chasing bands.
Shout out my boy Pretty, man. That's finna go crazy. He's working on the artwork right now. It's already done. He's just editing it and shit.
Getting it all right. Yeah. Getting it all together.
So shout out my boy, and same shit with Pretty. I barely met him like 2020. Yeah, and we doing a project now. You know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. And yeah, so that's coming. Me and 100 Facts got a project coming. It's already done. Just waiting on him to really upload it. He's the one left, so y'all gotta go bug him and shit. But yeah. that's called Grind and Manifest. Yeah.
Grind and Manifest. That's his fire name.
Grind and Manifest.
Grind and Manifest.
The new project will be coming out very soon. All songs are done. Just waiting on bro to upload it. So that could be. I really got like 3 projects.
Nice.
Like right
ready
now.
Ready on the go.
One just dropped yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just working, man. And just seeing like the fact that I can even be able to say what I just said right now inspires me. Like, I just said I had 3 projects. That shit just makes me want to go work on some more shit.
Make
you know
that shit 10.
Right, come on now. And it never stops. So, yeah, I just really get inspired by me, man. And, yeah, y'all can expect a lot of shit coming, man.
Facts,
like, a lot.
Yeah.
It never stops. Like,
never.
Literally, and I, like, not trying to sound cocky, but, like, everyone always comes up to me and they're like, damn, you still making music, bro? Like, you still doing that shit? Like, hell yeah. And I'm like, a lot of people, like,
you think this was a phase?
Literally, people be like, you still doing music? I'm like, I always hit them with this one. Always. Always. You never gonna see me stop doing this shit. I can give a fuck about it. I can give a fuck about if I blow up, bro. Like, which, you feel me? That would be dope. But, like, I love having fun and, like, making what I want to make. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
100%.
So, yeah, you can expect a lot of shit coming from me.
Definitely.
Soon.
Projects on projects.
Singles, fucking features, shows.
Streaming on every single platform,
flyers,
guys.
all types of shit. Clothes, weed. I'm about to get into the cannabis industry in like 4 months, so
nice.
We just wait until I turn 21. You feel me? That 21's about to go crazy.
Nice.
Good job, 21. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we about to go crazy, man. I'm only growing, and I'm just living life, man.
Fact.
I'm just loving.
Any words of inspiration for any upcoming producers, artists, or just anybody out there wanting to do anything? You know, any words of inspiration or advice you can give them?
Know what you like, know yourself, and just like the simple fact of getting inspired is already something. Just get inspired, because once you get inspired, that shit can go somewhere. So just be yourself, have fun, man. Stay true to yourself. If you feel like you got something on lock, man, take over. take over, never stop, never let up. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I know I had a supportive family, but even if your people that you love ain't even fucking with it, but you know, like, rock with that shit, man. Just keep going. Just stay true to yourself. Spread love. Be good to people, and just spread positive energy. That's all I could really say, man. Everything will fall into place for you.
Fire.
Facts.
No, that's facts, man. You got to have that mindset at the end of the day, no matter what you want to do. It's that mindset, because your mind can be the biggest tool, your biggest enemy. You feel me? It's all up to you and how you know.
And always be a student, man. Just always be up to learn. Don't be scared to ask questions. And meditate for sure. Smoke a lot of weed.
Smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, you don't gotta smoke the weed, man.
Old
but
enough,
it does
kids,
help.
If you're old enough, kids, parental discretion advice.
You don't gotta be cool to smoke, but if you smoke, you're cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Just be yourself and just love, man. Just even when motherfuckers are doing you cold, like, it'll come back. Like that energy will for sure bounce back. What would they call it? Like little. What's the little frisbee that you throw and it comes back?
Yeah, when it boomerangs.
Yeah, you go. You'll get a little boomerang. You know what I'm saying?
Boomerang action.
So yeah, that's it, man.
Nah, definitely, because you do get what you give.
Come on.
You know, the way karma works,
Bounces
the way
back.
the universe works, the way things work. You know, you get what you project.
Literally. But yeah, no, just be true to yourself, man. Just keep going. Don't never let up, and just go hard. Go hard and feed your family, support your family, and keep the right people around you. That shit helps a lot too for the mind.
Yeah. So are you open to, working with artists, collaborating with artists, or can people like DM you, hit you up, be like, yo, trying to hop on a song, like, yo, you want to hop on this beat? I got this for you. Are you open to that kind of stuff?
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure. I'm
Facts.
always open to like shit. I'm always like listening for like what's coming out and what's the new sound and shit. But you know what? After all these like investments I started doing and shit, I was like charging for a little bit for a feature, but like honestly, I'm just like kind of like finna go exclusive now. So like, if you're like, you don't even gotta be fire. If you're a real individual and you're like solid motherfucker and you a down to earth human being, I'm gonna work with you. You can be the trashiest motherfucker on earth, but if you a solid human being, I'm gonna work with you, bro. Like, it's character over everything to me, bro. So like, I don't care if you the hottest motherfucker out. You number one right now. Like, if you a hoe, you a hoe, bro. Like, if you're a trash person, I can't fuck with you, bro. Like, I just can't. And that don't mean I beef with you, but I just can't mess with you. I can't put myself in that.
We ain't gonna be rocking together. Yeah,
I can't. I won't tolerate that. Like, I won't put my energy right there. I won't let your energy soak into my shit. You feel me? Like, cause you're gonna try to. That shit's gonna wear off on me. And that shit's facts. That shit really happens. Energy wears off.
Transfer of energy is
very
real.
So yeah, man. What was the question again? What was it? I was getting too deep into that shit.
Oh man, collaborating, investing.
Oh yeah. Oh, so that's what I was saying. Yeah.
He's working with people.
If you real, man. If you real,
person,
literally,
you're a good person. You just gotta be him.
Come on.
Don't be a piece of shit.
And there's always room for improvement, man. So that's why I said
facts.
you can be the trashiest person, but if you got character and you a good person, I could fuck with you. We can definitely do something. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to grow. There's always you can get better, bro.
Facts.
And it's all timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like I said, hard work beats talent. You can be the hottest motherfucker out, but if you ain't working like bro over here, it ain't shit.
It ain't shit. It doesn't matter.
You know what I'm saying? So
you can't rely on talent. That hard work gonna win every single time, and that's
hard
a factor.
Hours. But yeah, if you a real individual, man, tap in with me. Hit me in the DM.
Like I said, down the description, follow up the IG, DM him. You feel me?
And there's hella free beats on YouTube. Y'all can hop on anything, man.
You feel me? Proud by
Dirty Bands. No, you good. Proud by Dirty Bands. ELI Bands AZ. Chasing Bands Forever. Above the Clouds. DDI Dot Productions. Hippie Mathematic TV. Spirits of the Streets podcast. A little bit of everything's going on over here, man. Shout out Pretty.
Real talks.
Shout out Chico.
Yeah.
Shout out Ketchum. Shout out Jay West. Facts. All that.
How do you see Arizona hip hop or music scene? What do you feel about it?
That's a good question.
And how do, what's the vibes from it?
You know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I thought we was corny like 5 years ago. Not like including me, but like our whole scene in general. Just because I would hear a lot of people say, Arizona, like, how can I say this? I feel like people categorized us as motherfuckers that hopped on trends. We didn't have our like, you know how, oh, that sounds like a Bay song or like a Cali song. That sounds like a East Coast New York song. That sounds like, we didn't have that. Oh, that sounds like an Arizona. It was, and I feel like it's because we're next to Cali, so we're just included with West Coast. We're just categorized as West Coast, which isn't a problem. But a few years ago, I just felt like we weren't shit, bro. Like, we wasn't getting nothing done. We wasn't, and I was young, you feel me? So obviously, like, I couldn't really like not do anything about it, but like, it just wasn't like, I don't know, like, I was like, damn, we don't got nothing going on. Ain't no big artists besides like Jordan Sparks. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
Shout out Jordan Sparks. So yeah, and then once I got older and I started seeing everybody growing, it made me feel better, man. So Arizona's for sure growing. There's a lot of dope people coming out now. I feel like a lot of the people are getting more confident and comfortable to come out and put a song out. I feel like back then everyone was waiting on someone to fuck up first, or who's gonna put this out and who's gonna, you know what I'm saying? So everyone's slowly like, all right, let me try this rap shit out now, or let me try this beat shit out now. Like,
definitely a lot more people in the scene now.
Yeah, Arizona's growing. Shout out Arizona.
And there's plenty enough and enough for everybody to, you know,
for sure,
have an opportunity out here.
Yeah, and it still has time to grow, and I feel like soon we will have that AZ sound. You know what I'm saying? So. We're growing, man. If anything, we finna be the next popping thing out. Like, give us 2 years.
It's
max.
a bunch of, definitely a lot of untapped territory, guys. When it comes to not only the music scene, but just in life in general. There's a lot of open land out here.
Come on.
And there's a lot of more people moving out here. You know what I'm saying?
And it's cheap as fuck out here.
For now, before, we're getting pretty up there.
Yeah,
too,
we are now.
You know what I'm saying? Especially with everything going on. But overall, AZ, you get a little bit of this, you get a little bit of that. You just got to bear with the heat, you feel me?
And it's a little bit of everybody, too. You got people who move from Chicago to AZ, people who move from Cali to AZ, people who move from Texas to AZ. So that's another thing about it, too. It's well mixed.
You've been AZ all your life, right?
All my life.
Yeah.
And that's why I have it in my name, because there's not a lot of rappers that I know from here that are really from AZ and like really doing their thing like that. Besides like fucking,
there's a lot of out of towners out here shaking it up, making noise.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to y'all. Y'all putting light on us. I fuck with anybody who fucking it up out here in AZ. Fucking shout out Billy Black. He fucking it up in AZ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dan G. Shout out fucking Futuristic. Shout out fucking Desert Baby. Shout out fucking all of them.
When I think of an Arizona artist, I think of Desert Baby.
Okay.
When I think of like Arizona, sounding from Arizona, putting on for Arizona, because I don't know, maybe Dan G also is from Arizona.
I just said him because I don't know if he's from AZ, but I just seen I was shouting out people who's making AZ look crazy. Yeah,
they're
Rally for the Valley.
You know what I'm
Arizona.
saying?
Yeah.
Now he might be from AZ too, but one thing for sure, from the outside looking in, the streets really do support Desert Baby.
Yeah.
The streets really do, like, if I've heard that if he's shooting a video, doing something, a lot of people showing up. He's got a good connection of,
Yeah, shout out Desert Baby. Everybody in AZ knows what it is with me, man. Like, anybody could work with me. Like, everybody knows I show nothing but like endless love, bro. So like nobody.
That's the cool thing about you, and that's a fact.
Nobody in AZ can be like, oh, bro, I try to work with him and this and that, or nah.
So
never.
hit the DM, you feel me? Slide through. Make sure he said he's willing to work with people, but make sure you dope, because we want to push dope music.
Please.
Yeah.
Please be dope and real.
Yeah.
If you ain't dope, it's all right. We can work on it. You feel me? You'll get up there if you really want it.
Artist development, you can hit up the artist development department here at DDI Productions.
Come on, hit up the artist development, man.
Nah, but for real, on some serious shit, man. Like, it's awesome to see that you're still doing this, just like you said earlier before people tell you, oh, you're still doing music. Always. But it's nice to be able to be around you and see the process of the music being created, the ideas being thought of, the visuals being executed, and all the hard work that goes behind it, and the passion and everything. It's an honor just to be able to, call you my brother and have you around, and
Man.
just really especially from our history where you used to come out and watch us perform before you was even thought about making music. Or maybe you did or didn't, but like it's just a shock for me, and I just know that me and my path and you and your path, things are exactly how they're supposed to be, and we going in the right direction.
Come on.
And God does, and the universe doesn't, make things happen by accident.
Works in a certain way.
Exactly. So it's just an honor, for real. And I love you, bro, for real.
Like, I love you till I'm dead, brother.
Like that's a
Likewise.
factor, and I just want to see you win, and more life and more blessings.
Deeper than rap.
Deeper than rap, for sure, for shit show.
Literally.
But man, when it comes to the music, bro, like, keep going.
I appreciate it, brother.
Keep going.
You too, bro.
You inspire, and you have your own sound, and you've never switched up, and that's one thing I appreciate about you, that you know what you want to be like, you know what you want to sound like, you know who is your fan base, and that's how I know you're going to win.
I appreciate
and
that,
you already
bro.
are winning, but that bigger bag is coming.
It's coming. I love you to death, bro. I appreciate you for having me on here, and you keep going too, bro. I that's one thing I always loved about you, man. Ever since I laid eyes on you, you always had that ball of energy to keep going, whether you're shooting pictures, videos, podcasting, recording, setting shit up for Doozy, just keep going, brother. And Doozy too. Shout out DDI. We over here right now.
Shout out my brothers.
And I love all these dudes to death, man. They all my family. Reggie, Doozy, Matt, fucking all of them, bro. I love them to death. So whole lot of DDI shit.
Yes, sir. No, that's a fact, man. Before we wrap this up, is there anything else you think we didn't talk about? Anything else we didn't promote? Anything else that you kind of want to put forward right now?
So this one time when I was 8, no, I'm playing. Nah, man. It was. I think. Nah, it's a dope ass interview. I think you covered everything, man. And you didn't talk too much about other shit. You didn't go too over subjects. So it was very well put together. Very very organic.
Yes, sir.
And
man.
I think we talked about everything I'm supposed to be talking about. Until then, we got a lot more podcasts coming. This ain't gonna be the only one. So be in tune for that too. More episodes coming.
Definitely.
But I think we got everything, bro.
Man, I appreciate that. Definitely. I appreciate you for my guy.
My brother.
I appreciate you for, like I said, always, even, you guys don't know, but even behind the camera, sometimes he's back there helping me play camera guy, you feel me? Even at the shows, my guy, he'll play DJ for me sometimes if I need him.
Press that button. Do this. Hey, can you go over there? And I got you, bro.
But my dog is with it, man. And, it's an important thing to have good people around you, a team of people, because, everybody plays an important role. Literally. Everybody plays an important role. It's a team. It's a team effort. No matter whoever, whatever I think. So I did it by myself. I did it. Nah, bro. You probably did only so much by yourself. You got to a certain level, but to really,
Let's
have
be
a machine,
come on,
and really be effective out here, you gonna need some family. You gonna need some people. You gonna need some good people
around you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's a fact. Yes, sir, Ski. Yo, so like I said, down below, you guys follow up. Make sure you stream the music. ELI Bands AZ on every single platform.
Yes, sir.
Hit him with the, you gotta, with the, he always does the dance moves and shit.
Shout out my boy Deji. He got me doing that shit, man.
I see he got the weed out now too. They got
Woe Exotics.
Woe Exotics.
Y'all go follow Woe Exotics.
With the Woe Exotics.
That's the real Woe creator, man. Everyone trying to steal that shit on TikTok and shit. He really has a video from 2008 when everyone's doing the Dougie and a jerk. And that's how the Woe started, because you know how the Dougie was and he's like, I'm gonna switch it up and go oh no. So I was like, damn, he that's really fact. So shout out my boy Deji,
that boy
man.
On the Soulja Boy shit, you feel me? I did it first. Nah, but you guys, like I said, go follow up. Show some support. Stay tuned for the shows, for the merch. Cop your merch today, you feel me? Also, new music coming, a lot of projects, and just a lot more shit, guys. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching another episode of Spirits of the Streets podcast. You feel me? Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next time, bless up.